Moving out to our Linux system, we can take a look at using the IDE PyCharm. PyCharm is another cross-platform IDE. It's available on Windows, it's available on Mac, as well as being available on Linux. But we're going to be demonstrating it on Linux now. And here we are, having moved out to our Linux Ubuntu 24.04 system. This is a clean virtual machine, so we can demonstrate the install of PyCharm. I can use the App Center in Ubuntu Linux to search for PyCharm. As I start typing it, here I've just got PYC, and you can see that we've got 3 editions. PyCharm Community, which is free and available without license. PyCharm Professional, where you'll need a license for, but you have more features. And the Education version, which is then similar to Professional, but there is a cheaper license that is available to you. We're going to be working with the PyCharm Community Edition, and that is going to be more than sufficient for anything that you're going to need to do to get up to speed with the Python entry-level programmer. So I just need to elevate my privileges to be able to complete the install. We could also install from the JetBrains website, where we'd be able to get the macOS version, the Windows version, as well as the Linux version. Once it has installed, of course, we can then go through and open it. Once we open it, it's going to fire up its graphical interface. We can read the Community Edition terms and conditions. And if we're happy with them, then of course accept and continue. I'm going to send anonymous statistics, and then we're entering the dialog box. You can see that they're getting you to create a new project out of the box, which is quite normal. I'm going to leave the default names and locations, but it is also creating a Python virtual environment. We'll see a little bit about virtual environments when we look at Jupyter Notebooks, but believe me, for the Python certified entry-level developer, you don't need to know about virtual environments. But they are good, and you will want to know about them once you have got past the basics. So this has created my project. I've just got a welcome page telling me what's new in the latest edition of PyCharm. I can go through and close this down. I don't really need to see it. And with the page closed down, I can collapse my virtual environment. Again, we don't need to focus on this. And let's just go through and open up the application a little bit larger. I can right-click on my project directory and create a new Python file. With this, I just need to put in hello. The .py is going to be added in automatically for me. So here we can see our file, hello.py. And of course, then we can go back into our print function. We can see, in this case, it's a cut down version of the help, but it is still very useful. So I can then go through and print the value that I want to display to the screen. I'm just going to have hello here. And we can execute it. Again, we have a run button on the top menu, and we can see then hello being printed towards the bottom of our screen. Again, we can see that as we start to develop our code, we're going to get some level of help. So with our if statement, our conditional statement, well, we're checking for 2 being equal to the value of 2, and then running another print statement. And we see the help coming up, and we can see that I only need to worry about putting in 1 quote. The ending quote will automatically be put in for me, and we can see we get both lines coming in. But we get a little bit of additional help here. If I have 2 is equal to 3, the code is still perfectly okay and will execute without error. But it's just warning me with the squiggly underline that the code is not reachable, because the condition we're testing for, 2 being equal to 3, is never going to evaluate to true. So it's just giving me the idea that I might have got some form of logic error in my code. It executes, but there's no way that code is going to be reachable. We've now seen that we can use different IDEs to help us with Python development. Those IDEs could be Visual Studio Code, which is available on Linux, Mac, and on Windows, or it could be something like PyCharm Community Edition that we're using here, again, which is available across platform on Linux, Mac OS, and Windows. We're just giving you the choice so you can make the decision as to what works well for you. For us, though, we're going to concentrate on the simplicity and lightness of a pure Python solution by taking a look at Jupyter notebooks.